Hey guys, it's Mike with another Guild of Guardians video. This is free to play day 20. We're logging in here. I did get my new webcam. I got my new microphone and my new lights. So hopefully this video is one of my better ones. If not, then we might go back to the old equipment. But I feel pretty good so far. Everything seems to be going well. Software was installed, drivers installed. Everything was nice and smooth. So hopefully we're moving in the right direction. It's been a minute. We've tolerated some very interesting problems throughout the last couple weeks, so I appreciate you. So we are on to day 20. Got some stuff to start the day off. Tomorrow we will get another Tala. We're gonna roll through, create some more tier 4 gear. Also get through our adventure energy in here. Yesterday we left off the account with Tuskrog. I think we needed a piece of gear. Yeah, we still need his weapon for tier 4. On Darizda, we need both the helmet and the chest plate. We need a weapon and boots. So we've got some work to do. We've got her entire kit. We need her entire kit up, as well as Flicks. So we've definitely got some work to do in the gear. So we'll jump in there and knock that out. We did get accepted to our guild, so that's exciting. So I like to come in here and donate the maximum that you can, and the guild update I believe is happening tonight at update time. So what are we at? We got another 9 hours or so, at least from when I'm filming this. It'll be 2 hours before I get it uploaded, but it's 9 o'clock East or Pacific time that we do the update. I'm on the West Coast out here in California, so it's kind of unfortunate that it's that late, but you know what, it is what it is, so we will make it work. So we're going to roll through getting that in, go through and sweep the dungeons in adventure mode. Hopefully we might get that next copy of Darizda today, and then we can look to potentially enlighten some of our champs, although I do think we're waiting for soul stones. So we are looking potentially at the update coming through that would... we're going to buy those. We want to go to the rush stores where I want to be. And so we got 2 days before we're able to buy more soul stones. So we've got a little bit of time before that. But I think during this update, they are also going to bring some of those items back into the Epic store, like Darizda's crossbow. Apparently it left a little bit early, and so they're bringing it back in for a week or 2 weeks or something like that. So if you were saving up to get it, should be available hopefully tonight during reset. That should come back. Premium. Oh, we got our dailies. All right, cool. So we'll jump in here, grab our summoning stone that's free, and we got our chest daily that's free. Love free resources. That's always a benefit. How many summoning stones do we have? We have 3. Dang it. All right. Well, we'll sit tight on those for now, but we're gonna wait till we get that 10 pack. So let's jump in here, see what we got. We got rubies. Just kind of daily rewards for arena. So yeah, so I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna sweep those dungeons, craft that energy, hopefully get a few more pieces of gear on our champs, and then I'll bring you back in when I have something to report. Alright, so we've made some headway. We got a couple more pieces of gear. Mainly we got Darizda outfitted with a helmet and got it up to level 6. We also got Flicks outfitted with a new HP chest plate to help us out with our heals. Got that up to level 6. And then we did use some scrolls to get Grizel all the way up to level 98. So when she gets to 100, we're going to move to Flicks and bring Flicks up to level 100. Then we're going to come back up here, probably start moving Darizda up as our damage dealer. So I think that's going to be the way to go there. As far as crafting, we do have a couple things on deck. We almost got a weapon for either Palmera or Tuskrog, and we almost got another chest. We were actually making our 3rd one and got a legendary. But the second one will go on Grizel, or I'll switch them between Grizel and Flicks depending on if we get a matchup or not. So that would be super, super cool if we got a matchup. On the quests here, what do we got going on here? Oh, we got one more. Perfect. So we are going to jump into arena real quick, take a peek at what our overall power ranking is. I think we were at 13 and change yesterday, so hopefully we've moved up with those gear adjustments. So yeah, just a little bit. I think we moved up about 20,000 points. So it's not a lot today. We haven't had any enlightenments or anything like that, so that could be part of that. We've been really fortunate the last few days and made some pretty big gains in that department. I did want to take a peek at, we fell one fragment shy of being able to take get our Durizda done. We still need a bunch of soul stones here. If we had that one fragment, we would be able to enlighten Durizda. And then we need a bunch of soul stones. I think she's also the green keeper soul stones. And then we do need a copy of Flix. So we were a little unfortunate with that 59 out of 60, because we could have potentially got her enlightened another level today. So we'll come back into arena here, knock out a fight or two, see how the team is working. Everything should be working the same as it was yesterday. We haven't really made any substantial changes, just those two pieces of gear. So we're going to be a little more durable with Durizda with higher defense, and our heals are going to be a little better with Flix with the new HP chest. So that was a good win there. Let's see if we can grab maybe one more. This is starting to get right to our power limit. They're still using Ferulia, so we're probably going to be okay, potentially. But sometimes they'll be hiding a Durizda back there that just annihilates you. So we do not have a Durizda. We should make it through this battle without any problem at all. So perfect. We got Trick Shot coming in. Ferulio's down. Their Atticus is down. Everybody's down. So that's how we like it. So that will be, we'll roll through more of those energies, and then I think we're going to jump right into Rush here, see if we can set a new record with Dread Powers on. The reset is happening. I think they shut this down in about an hour, so we're going to sneak this in right before they shut it down, which is perfect. We're going to get these guys up here and see if we can do more damage than we've done before. With the Dread Powers on, probably not likely. And then with his, I guess this is his blue skin here. It kind of looks purple to me, but he is immune to all magic damage, which for this team is perfect because everything we're doing is physical. So that does help us in the RNG side. If he does flip his skin color to red, all of a sudden he's immune to all of the physical damage, in which case we're going to score almost nothing. So this has been pretty fortunate here. I don't think we're going to clear the 176 with the Dread Powers on, though, because, yeah, we're kind of working uphill. So we'll take those off, run it again, see if we can set a new record. So we were not able to set a new record or even come close. So I think we had some pretty good RNG last time. I know we doubled our score. So we came in, I think, around 110,000. But we'll jump over here into Endless. And we will, I think we're going to try Expert today. We talked about it yesterday, moving up. So we'll give this a shot and see if we can get that first or second chest. And then, we don't want her in the front. And go that route and just see. We're typically scoring about 100,000 points. So as long as we score more than 100,000 points in the upgraded challenge, we'll continue to fight here. If we're less, then we'll go back, and that way we get more points. We also get more endless tokens. So that currency seems to be pretty beneficial. So I will get into here and we will see how we fare. Alright, so we're moving on to the 12th room where we get that first treasure chest there. I think you get 300 rubies or something like that. So that is going to be the first win. We're up to 69,000 points. We're doing pretty well. So I think we probably will clear 100,000. So we'll continue to farm here on endless mode moving forward. But the team's working out great. Flix is keeping them pretty topped off. The stuns coming in from Tuskrog are perfect. There's our 300 rubies, so we love that. It's funny because on my main account, Adept is one of my better ones because Intelligence is Tianlong. So it's like I see these, I'm like, oh, I definitely want to grab that. Might still be a good way to go, though, getting that extra crit rate on two of my characters. I know it's going to be, what is it? Grizel and Flix are going to be my Intelligence. So they only have the basic attack, but if they do hit those crits, it's going to help me out quite a bit. So we'll get that extra 25% on them. Hopefully we can press on all the way to level 18. I don't think we're going to make it to 24. But, you know, stranger things have happened. So we'll keep on in here and see if I can prove myself wrong. All right, we didn't make it much further. We got to room 15. and they took us out. So we did get to 87,000 points, which is just a little bit shy of what we have been doing. So I think what we might do is move back to high instead of expert for another couple days, and then we'll move back to expert and give it another shot. But I do have another ticket to buy here, so we'll go ahead and grab that and roll through this on high mode. Oh no, it reset! It reset! I just spent 300 rubies for no reason. Ah! Live and learn. Dum 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 dum. Alright, well, buy 300 rubies. It was nice knowing you. So we'll go ahead and collect these guys here. What do we got here? Oh, this is all the stuff has reset and refreshed, so that's perfect. So endless mode is now done. Rewards. Oh, we barely squeaked these out, and we did not get... We wouldn't have got there anyway. Even 100,000 we would have been short. I'm very excited to see if this account does get some GoG tokens. It's entirely free to play, and I think we were ranked in the top... I want to say we were in the top 10. Maybe even the top 5. So now that was for our grouping, which is not the same as the leaderboard for the global grouping. So we may or may not get any Guild Guardian tokens, but if we do, that would be amazing, because then we can start to see what a free-to-play account could actually do as far as making new players or making NFTs, potentially selling them for a profit, or at least upgrading them and getting a little more stats on our characters. So with in-game resources, which I think would be super cool. But we'll find that out. So I'm going to jump into adventure mode here. I think where we left off, we're completely done with Hearthfire. I think we're going to try again Shallow Waters Challenge 2. See if we can get in there and hopefully get some better curses. I think the curses the last 2 days has really taken us out. And then we'll jump onto this level and hopefully wrap up this dungeon and open up the next one. Alright, we are moving into that final room. We did pick up the occasional reflection of physical damage. It's not as bad as the invincibility, though. I think that that's still going to be a benefit to us. We did have to move the alignment around a little bit in the last room. Palmera kept getting turned and spun sideways, and so she was using her AoE ability and it was only hitting one guy. So I kept moving her until she used her AoE ability and hit everybody. So that was a big win. We are looking pretty good on health, and I did stack up a couple ultimate abilities, so hopefully we've got a good chance getting into this room. We're going to turn those on because I'm getting really good at remembering to do that, and hopefully we can get a couple of these things rolling through. See, so Palmera's kind of turned sideways, so she missed all these guys back here with that AoE ability, which is pretty unfortunate. We're going to hover over that pause button just in case we start to see our players go down. But Tuskrog's going to get some more stuns out here. I think that's going to do it right there. We're going to get through it today. That is awesome. So we have progressed on. I think potentially we could try to do the Challenge 3. Although it probably is stepping up 5 levels. So we probably need to get pretty fortunate on the curses and the runes and such. But we'll give it a shot and see what happens. Alright, so we've tried a couple different things. This is the very first room. We've lost all 3 of these guys. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get through it. That extra 5 levels is just a little bit much. We did end up with the reflection of physical damage right out of the gate, which obviously is not helping us. How we got the reflection of magic damage, we might have been able to get through it. But just how tough that room was, I don't know that it's really hopeful that we're going to get through room 2 and 3. So we're going to probably call that good for that, and then we'll move over into the next Scale Sanctuary and take on this battle here. All right, we're making it into that 15th room and boss fight. We did get the invincibility for 5 seconds when they fall below 50%. So that'll be a little bit of an obstacle to overcome. We have been going through pretty good. We had one room where we had to move Palmera around. It was a reflection of physical damage, and she kept killing herself with her AoE. So we kept moving her around so she'd hit less people, and we got her through it. But outside of that, we've been pretty smooth sailing. With just that one time we killed ourselves. So I did stack up an ability or two, so we're going to get that turned back on as we come back into this battle. We did pick up Spiderweb, which was a huge win as well. but we're gonna see if we can get through 5 seconds of immunity. Talked about it, like in the middle of the battles, it's an eternity of time when you're just sitting here taking damage. So Palmera's down. We've got, oh, it's not looking good. We are not looking good here. We've got, I'm nervous. What do we got? We've got some stuns out there. We got 3 people, more than full health. We're going to let this play out for another second. Hopefully I don't die. We're about to die. Yeah, we're going to have to restart. We did not get that done this time. So let's go ahead. I think we're going to move Palmera to the back because she died pretty quickly. We're going to actually bring her back here and give that a shot and see if we can get a little more work out of her before she dies. With the spider web, hopefully get an AoE ability out there. Get them down to, here's some stuns. That's good. Everybody's health is okay. Now it's starting to come down. Let's get that ability. There we go. This should do it because we got through the immunity. Invincibility. So yes, we are getting some damage in now. All right, I think we're gonna get it. I think we're gonna get it. So that's the difference it makes. Like if you can get to that point where their invincibility is worn out and then Palmera does her AoE, she could have died after that, but she did some damage for us. I think last time she did the AoE either to get them to immunity or while they were immune. So that was definitely unfortunate, but that little change is moving her to the back took care of the problem for us, and we are pressing on. So that's 2 rooms, dungeons that we have made gains on today. So we are making progress, which is always a good thing. I think when we get through the next complete dungeon, the 3 battles, that's when we would open up tier 5 gear. So if we come in here and we're looking at the stone table, when we get through all 3 of these battles, that's where tier 5 gear would open up. I think we'd probably be able to make it through this first battle, but I think that'd be about it. And I think we need to get pretty fortunate with the curses and runes that we have. So I think that's going to be what we're doing today. I'm going to sweep the remaining dungeons we have, some challenge 2s, and then get a couple extra resources, but get ready for day 21 tomorrow. So that's what I got for you on the free-to-play account today. I appreciate you spending your time with me. We are moving up in the, we're actually at 110 subscribers now, moving up every day, getting closer to that 500, so I can't wait. I really appreciate the support, the likes, and the subscribes. It means the world to me. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you next time.